So, you know how to generate the invoice, right? While doing shipment, if any invoice is damaged, then HPG will provide some credit amount. For example, the invoice has $1,000 amount with 10 goods with a quantity of 100. While doing shipment, if any damage happen,
or damaged product.
yes, if damage happen for any particular book, then they will provide some credit amount.
So virtual
That is,
amount,
that is yes, virtual amount, not the physical amount. That is one scenario to for the credit amount. And sometimes if the customer is a regular customer, then they will give the bonus some amount. This is the two scenarios. First one is while doing damage of this invoice shipment, and another one is give the bonus. Sunil, switch off the lights. For example, this is the invoice with $1,504, and these many items is available in this invoice. While doing shipment, if any book was damaged, then they will provide the credit amount for the particular invoice, for particular ISBN. So for this, we need to create the credit amount through these streams. Normally, they will provide credit amount. For testing purpose, we will generate the credit amount. For this, you need to go invoice credit rebill. First, you check with the invoice in the BNO state note stream and click on the invoice credit and rebill. This is the button to generate the credit amount.
One simple question. How would we know the books are damaged? Which After shipment process,
Yeah, during shipment process.
during shipment process, complete.
That is the real scenario. Real scenario.
Generally.
Yeah, general
After
scenario.
shipment process completed,
Yes.
customer
Once
will
the invoice is
receive
invoice.
the copy,
Yes.
the books.
Yes.
Then we will, if there are
Then
any
then the customer know how what are the goods are damaged. He will intimate to HBG. Then they will provide the credit amount.
behind the scene, which is not happening on the
Not on the
system,
screen.
but it's
So this is the button invoice credit reveal. It navigates to perform credit reveal. Under invoice module, this is the screen. Perform credit and reveal. You have the two options to create the credit amounts. Navigating from this invoice screen. Another one is directly navigate to the perform credit reveal screen. So first I am going to navigate through this screen. When you click on the invoice credit reveal screen button, then it will go navigate to perform credit reveal. So these are the options. Credit adjustment, credit and rebill, cook credit, debit and recredit, goodwill credit note, rebill adjustment. Credit adjustment means just HBG provide the credit amount. Credit and rebill means once the HBG team provide the credit amount, at the same time if the customer requests the rebill the invoice, then this option credit and rebill, the credit amount is generated, at the same time the rebill will generate with recalculate the amount. After that,
is a kind of new invoice again?
new invoice. After the credit amount, they will give the rebill. Again, they generate the rebill for the original invoice. This is the cook credit. Cook credit is credit adjustment is for the particular invoice. Cook credit is for the particular ISBN. They will provide the credit amount for the particular ISBN only. That is the cook credit. Credit adjustments means they will provide the credit amount for the entire invoice.
No, but in an invoice there are a lot of ISBNs. So we are returning only one particular ISBN. So how that will be coming into credit adjustments?
Come again?
Invoice in an invoice there are a lot of ISBNs. So it is not mandatory that only for one invoice there should be one ISBN. Let's say in an invoice there are 3 ISBNs. So one book got damaged. So does it refers to group type or else
That is for the credit adjustment.
credit adjustment?
Credit adjustment indicates the only invoice.
So for this group credit
Cook
type,
credit is cook credit. For the cook credit, there is no need to invoice.
oh, no
You
need
can
of
directly give the credit amount for the particular ISBN.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
So Suresh.
Yeah.
So credit and rebill means credit amount will generated and at the same time rebill will generate for the invoice. For cook credit, they will provide only on the particular ISBN, particular book. Debit and recredit. Debit means this will explain by Bindu, but debit means if any goods returned by the customer to the HBG, that is the debit. Then again they will recredit.
Keep the amount.
Recredit, yes. Goodwill credit note, that is a goodwill they will provide. Rebill adjustments. Once the rebill is generated, then again you have to adjust on the rebill invoice.
Okay.
First I am going to create adjustment. See, when I navigating from the V-invoice screen, this invoice number will automatically populate. Account number, all the details. Okay. If I am not going this screen, I am navigating through the screen, directly going to the perform the retrieval screen. Then you have to mention all these things. First I'm going through this. See, account number, store number, invoice number, order source, PO number, print indicator. This means this credit should be print in the Xerox files. Did you check the Xerox file?
No. Just like know the process completely, but not we didn't validate the Xerox file with the records, right? You're saying
This is a reference number, order number. So this is the customer claim. Now this is the important while creating the credit note. The tracking code. Give the tracking code for the invoice adjustment. Then you give the customer claim number. This is the identification of the credit number. And then click on the credit, recredit. Using this customer claim number only, you can close this credit adjustment.
Where you can claim the, where you can claim. I want to claim
Once it will flow into the AR. That is part of AR. So you are trying to create the credit adjustment, but you are click on the rebill adjustment. You cannot rebill this transaction because it is a credit adjustment. Okay. The option you selected is credit adjustment, but you are trying to rebill the invoice. System should not allow. So first you need to check the credit.
how can we get the damaged ISBNs here in the screen on the invoice screen?
Those are all in the reports. In the real scenario,
Because here comes to work with the credit adjustment, we should have the data, like invoice with the damaged goods, ISBNs.
Yeah.
We need to create them.
You need to create.
So what is one damaged? I need to claim for it. After claiming, you will get a claim number. You put it here, and then you are doing adjustment. Is it?
No. First you create the adjustment.
First
You create the adjustment.
Okay.
Once the invoice is generated, you know what is the book was damaged. Then you will provide the credit adjust amount for that particular ISBN. Then that amount should flow into the AR with the customer claim number. Then afterwards you can create the claim for that customer claim number. You can match with the claim number, customer claim number, and the claim you created. Both should be matched, and then you can close the adjustment. You can use the credit adjustment to close any particular claim. That is come in the ARs. That I will explain later. See, the invoice amount is this much, tax amount there is no tax amount, shipping amount no, prepaid amount now. So these are the ISBNs available in the invoice. Total 10 ISBNs are available in the 9. Yeah, total 10 is 10 books are available in the invoice. So now you can create the adjustment by selecting the any ISBN, or you can provide the adjustment for all the books. Then you can select all.
All these are damaged.
Yeah, all books are damaged.
How to generate some test data like this? You need to do something wrong in shipment.
Normally CR will give us create the adjustment for particular invoice
Okay.
on particular ISBN. We don't know which bit was damaged, but in the real scenario they will generate the reports. The reports will send to the customer. Once the invoice is received, the goods will received to the customer. Then the customer will if any damages place, then he will report to the HBG. Then HBG will provide. In the testing purpose, we will create the adjustment and we will close the adjustment. So now the 10 books are available in your invoice. If you want to create any adjustment for particular ISBN, then you can select the invoice, select the ISBN. You are providing credit adjustment for this ISBN in this invoice. How much quantity you need, you will give. For 5 books, I will give the adjustment. So the amount will calculate 17 credit amount. So this much amount you provide the adjustment to the particular this invoice on this ISBN. So the original amount of this ISBN quantity is 104.25. You provided 17.38 for 5 books. So 5 into 6.95 and discount also. 5 into credit quantity and price into discount.
Yeah.
See, this is another option, new account number and final destination. If you want to provide the adjustment for the other account through you are navigated from the 14900.124 account, but you want to generate the credit adjustment to the another account, then you can provide the other account number. Then that adjustments will go into the mentioned account number. Again,
Normally, customer paid $1,000, but there are damaged books.
HPG will provide the adjustment.
Providing the customer, what we can say, providing adjustment to the customer for damaged books.
Yes.
And the customer can also give a new account
New
or
account.
the existing account.
Yes. We want to provide the comments also, we can provide.
So this process starts only after customer paid the invoice.
No. Once they receive the invoice.
Invoice, okay. Not the cash, not after cash.
you have the option of changing the type of cell. This is the type of cell. For this you need to go the mass type of sale change, mass discount change. If you want to change the discount for all the ISBNs, then you go to the mass discount. Okay. This is the adjustment, the rate adjustment. On the credit note, it will display the details. So for this ISBN, you can you are trying to provide the adjustment, the quantity of 5, and total amount is 17.38. So now you can submit this adjustment. The document reference number is generated. To read the document reference number, then you show the details. So document type is credit note. The document date generated, the credit date is today's date. Document category is adjustment credit note. So for this ISBN you provide the adjustment, this much amount. Claim number we have provided in the customer claim number. The customer claim number information should be displayed in this tab. So now the status is in hold status. So you need to approve this credit amount. You can approve this in this screen or in this screen also. So the status is hold. You need to approve the amount. Otherwise it won't flow into the ERs. It is still in hold status. You can approve it. Status is approved. So once the adjustment is approved, that should flow into the ER. So for this you need to run the batches. One is credit rebill. This is the sequence: credit rebill, invoice generation, ingest invoice.
For this approval,
For finalizing this adjustment.
for whole finalization
Yes.
process, you need to run
Only finalized adjustments, the finalized invoices are flowing to the ER.
Okay, okay.
So we have created the credit adjustment. Now we have create the rebill. See, we have already created one adjustment for this invoice, so that's why it's showing the existing credit note. It indicates this invoice has already some adjustment.
Oh, so it means like we cannot use that for other type of work.
You can create multiples of adjustments. It will show it will show for information, just for information. Click on OK. Now insert the credit and rebill.
This Java controls and so maintenance is going on, Kripal, by any chance?
I don't know.
Because I'm trying to load it. I don't know what it is.
So first you create the credit adjustment and then you go for the rebill adjustment. This is the existing adjustment. I'm giving adjustment for the 2 ISBNs. This is the amount I am giving. So this is the credit details. Now you go to the rebill. For rebill also you can provide the new account number. You can provide the rebill tax amount, rebill freight charge, handling charge. You also provide the terms for this particular rebill invoice. Term date. Normally you provided the terms while creating the order. So this is also a new invoice. So for this purpose they provide the terms and terms date. For this invoice, the terms of this invoice is 90. If you want to pay before 45 days, then you can provide the terms as 45. That means you can pay this amount within 45 days. This rebill invoice. You can only enter terms or terms date. Both are not accepted. While creating order also it will not accept. If you provide the tax amount, then it will recalculate the tax amount and generate the rebill invoice.
Terms 45 means that within that particular dates, the amount should be is
You need to pay within the period, terms period.
what?
Normally the aging period is 30, 45, 60, 90, 120 and 150 and above. 150, 180 and above. If the terms is 30, then you should pay the amount within the 30 days. Once the invoice is generated, you need to pay the amount within the 30 days.
This is not regarding rebill.
This turn or business function. Turn the purpose of the turn here.
See what I'm saying is
When the customer wants.
when order is done,
Hmm?
when order is done,
Okay.
it's paid, it's shipped and all, and finished done.
Okay.
Then the customer will say it's a 40 item, and then he will send it to a rebill. Rebill is generated. Why he should pay once again if he has already paid?
He is not paid any amount for the invoice. Once the adjustment is created, then you can rebuild the amount. This is the new invoice.
It's new.
Hello? Hello?
You are not paying any amount
Mr.
for the
Shiva?
original invoice because they provide some adjustment. Then you are requesting regenerate the
సార్
invoice.
చెప్పండి సార్ ఎందుకు కాల్ చేశారు
previously you said that the terms is 90. That means you said that I should pay within the 90 days of the particular invoice. So meanwhile doing shipment, you have some damages in the invoice. Then again they will rebill the invoice. And again you requested that for this rebill invoice I should pay within the 45 days.
Is the reception occurring? Oh, okay. Right. Yeah.
If you want to regenerate all the items, then you can select all. If you want to generate the rebill invoice for particular ISBNs, then you can select whatever the ISBN you want. Here select all means you can requested the rebill for the entire invoice. Here you are requesting for the two ISBNs with a quantity of 6 and 7. For these two, you requested to regenerate the rebill invoice for this particular two ISBNs only. So for these two ISBNs, you should pay within the 45 days the terms. The original invoice should be there because you regenerated for the only two ISBNs only. This is the rebill details and this is the credit note details.
So we can do the both credit adjustment and also
you requested the rebill for the particular ISBNs. If you want to rebill the entire invoice, then you can just select all.
Rebill for particular
ISBN.
credit adjustment for other specific.
Yes.
Some specific.
The select all means the full credit or full invoice, full rebill invoice. Normally we will do full invoice, full adjustment. For understanding purpose, I am saying this way.
Full adjustment means for all ISBNs.
For all ISBNs. Full rebill invoice means for the entire invoice. For entire invoice, you requested to regenerate the invoice amount by providing the quantity, changing the quantity. Then submit. And here also I am approving. They got saved successfully. See, the status is changed. See the credit note and the down arrow is the rebill invoice with this one reference number because you requested credit and rebill. Previous reference number is only for adjustment. So in this reference number you have requested credit adjustment and rebill invoice. So document type is invoice, document category is adjustment rebill invoice. This is customer claim number which I provided. Total quantity 13, 6 plus 7. See, I am selected cook credit and I am navigating from the view invoice screen. Then invoice number, all details will auto populate. And select the tracking code. I am trying to giving the customer claim number. Then system will not allow. You cannot enter invoice number. Why?
This is related to particular ISBN.
Yes. The cook credit is only for applicable on the particular ISBN only. It's not related to the invoice.
So
You provided the adjustment for the particular book only. Invoice number is deleted. The scope and credit adjustment and rebel is related to the invoice. You have provided the adjustments. Once the shipment is done, then you have provided the adjustment on the damaged ISBNs. For the scope credit is, they will provide the adjustment. They will give the some amount on the particular ISBN.
It's not a damaged ISB.
Not damaged.
Or
They will
it's kind of universal adjustment
Yes.
in the system.
They will provide some adjustment, some amount on the particular ISBN.
Okay. So it will be applicable to all invoices also. I mean, how? Adjustment for a book when we
No, HPG provides some amount to your account on this particular ISBN. You can use that amount. You can use
this
this.
customer that
Yeah, for this customer. This
Got it.
customer, HPG will provide the adjustment, some amount,
got it,
like bonus amount,
got it.
and you can use that amount and you can close the any invoice. You cannot rebuild this transaction because it is a adjustment, credit adjustment. It's a credit type. See here you can give the ISBN. You can give any ISBN and the that should be used in the account
Account.
in any invoice.
In
Yes.
So every adjustment will have a claim number, basically.
Claim number, yes. So this ISBN used by this account 149000124. So you have provided the some credit amount, coupon amount to this ISBN for this account.
Okay.
See, once the invoice adjustment is generated, but it was not flow into the AR, then you have the chance to edit the adjustment, and you can provide the another item. So these are all the fields you can update for the adjustment. You can provide the new ISBN. You can provide the updated quantity, price.
We can edit the.
Yeah, we can edit the adjustment.
Group only. For group.
Any adjustment,
Okay.
credit or rebill,
Okay.
but it should not flow into the AR.
Oh, okay.
That means the adjustment should not finalized.
Fine, yes.
The hold and approved adjustments can update.
Okay.
I am changing the quantity.
And we can give negative quantity.
Yeah, this is the adjustment, credit. The invoice is in positive amount.
Okay, correct.
You need to pay the amount. This is the credit to the your account, credit amount. The amount is credited into the in your account. You can use this credit amount and you can apply the amount to the invoice. So that is the reason this is negative. All the credit should be in negative. Only invoices are in positive only. That is like debit. You can change the tracking code. You also change the account number. And save it. Now you can approve. See, for hold and approved status adjustments, you have the option to edit the adjustments.
Okay, we have to save this. Do not.
So this is the goodwill credit note. So this adjustment is also provided for the particular ISBN only. Same like coup credit. The coup and goodwill is same. The process is same. But this is the goodwill. They will provide some goodwill amount to the ISBN on the particular ISBN. See, this ISBN is used in this 149000124 account, but I am providing the goodwill adjustment to the another account. See, the adjustment amount should be in negative mode. All the credit adjustments should in negative. With the refill invoice amount, this is in positive mode. This is another type of adjustment, shared markdown adjustment.
What is this option?
Shared markdown. The adjustment is shared markdown.
If there is a new screen for it?
Yes, create shared markdown. This is here, create shared markdown. You need to provide all these things.
Caffeine code is having any business related to customer or related to the invoice?
Related to invoice.
To invoice.
Related to the adjustment. In the shared markdown, the credit amount and rebill amount is generated for this particular ISBN. Once you provide the ISBN, then the rebill invoice and credit amount will automatically generate.
It is a
You can
combination of two adjustment.
Yes.
Two types
No, it is just you are trying to adjust
of
on the particular ISBN. Then the rebill invoice is also generated for the ISBN the same amount.
Okay.
The same amount which are provided in this. You can submit. See, status is created, reference number is generated. So this is the rebill. This quantity, 5 quantity. And the same quantity for adjustment, credit adjustment. While creating credit rebill, you have the option to select the quantity, to give the quantity to generate the rebill invoice. But in the share markdown, you have no option to differentiate with the credit amount and the rebill amount. The same amount will generate for the credit adjustment, and the same amount will auto generate with the rebill invoice. You should approve both things. Rebill invoice, shared markdown rebill invoice is approved and adjustment is approved. You have also option to the upload file, using the upload file. Engine. Then
ఇందులో లేదనుకుంటా డైరెక్ట్ టైప్ చేయండి వచ్చేసి ఓటీసీ